Yep, full of acorns. And yeah, we're gonna have like one left over, but every once in a while it'll perfectly use, yep, perfectly use up that, and then acorns in there, and now we're full again. So how do we get more product out? Not product, but give me my servo, please. So sad. Okay. Interesting. Can we go from the bottom? So with every solution, we make more problems. That is the fun part about Minecraft. Okay, let's see what happens if we pull things out of the bottom. Oh, not you. Well, I guess that would have worked. Okay, that's sad. Let's see if that would even work. I think I placed it kind of, well, I guess I placed it on that. So with the back, where can I even pull out of here? What in the world? Well, I guess I need to connect you to inventory before we try pulling anything out. It's impossible, guys. You can't pull things out of the front slot. This is bizarre. Wow, it is really just, you can't pull anything out of there, I don't think. Ignore. So we have pipes pulling out of every single side, and that cobblestone is just sitting there fine and dandy, not a care in the world. Okay, so that ruins all my plans. Love it when that happens. And I love it because that means we can just do something else instead of spending time worrying about this. Interesting. I'll have to look into that and see if there are good solutions out there. For now, really so this pipe is actually good, what we have here, because acorns are not going to get filled up. Filled up? We're not going to get full of acorns in here. Just in there, which is not a good thing, but better than nothing. So right now, really what we're going to have to do is manually discard these acorns. So let's leave one in there. Yeah, because we can't pipe out of that. So that's okay. I have a couple of different solutions. Okay, I'm gonna be annoyed with that guy just spinning there the whole time. We're gonna get him. Okay, got you. Let's put you back. What am I doing? I am gonna whitelist the resin and the acorns. Whitelist you, turn you on. Now you're gonna keep pumping things out. Yeah, so what I said was I have another idea of how to do this where I would basically pump what we're doing right here, pump acorns into a barrel like this, time how quickly we are getting resin, and then use the clock to pull out of there at a certain amount to fill up here according to the resin. So that is something I can do. But that's going to be, you know, everything I've done up to now has been pretty boring, and that's going to be even more boring just trying to calibrate that. But we can get it done, and I'll probably do that off stream some other time. For now, let's just hook up the rest of these pipes here. Let's see, do you have any inventory? I guess I'll go from underneath. Close you guys all off. Take my servo back. Am I stuck in here now? That's lovely. I'm gonna think of a fancy way to free myself. That worked. Okay, are you working? Yes, you are filling up with sand acorns. Beautiful. I may be setting myself up for failure in a way with how I've... Oh, I don't want you. How I've set up these barrels probably is not the best way to do it. I do actually want you like that. I don't want... I did it again. Scaffolding. Okay. So we're pulling out of there and pushing into these barrels. So the acorns should fill up there with priority. Or no, priority on these guys. Fill up with acorns here. Man. This is just lovely and complicated. But we can deal with lovely and complicated. Got some resin. Hey, a little bit of resin backfill, that's pretty good. Too much, not good. Not good at all. And that is fast. How much, I don't know how much power that's draining. Yeah. Oh well, doesn't matter. It does matter, but it's only dependent on how fast we can produce this, because we're going to reach a point where all of our resin is used up, and then it's just how fast those bonsai pots are going to produce that. Let's throw dirt acorn in here just to speed up. Don't want to get clogged up. I think, yeah, that cleaned out everything. Sweet. Okay, we're looking good for now. We're going to fill up, I'm sure, in the not too distant future. We can load you up with the little we have over here. But yeah, it sounds like that's going to have to be the solution, is... That's so weird. Yeah, pump into there, and then set up a timer to take out and pump back into the packager. So we're kind of going to need an independent line from here to the barrel, because otherwise I'm pretty sure any way we set it up otherwise is going to prioritize just cycling back to the barrel, unless we put in some fancy gates. But let's worry about that later. Right now what I want to do is just set this up for our other materials. And it's going to look a little different. I think we're going to still do 3, but these you can see are kind of staggered because of the way the chests and the bonsai pots work. So I am just going to duplicate this, I think. The same. Let's get everything we need. I'm going to duplicate kind of the same pattern that we had going on over on this side with just a few modifications. So we'll get power to these packagers. We're going to need to pull out of the packagers. Make sure things don't link up inadvertently. We're going to have to move you down there, I guess. I'm actually going to grab you. And let's put you, Mr. Wood. Like we don't have enough. I guess we'll put you here just for symmetry. Because who does not love symmetry, right? Beautiful. Okay. Back up here. And I guess it's probably best to let's do something like this where we can be a little more efficient maybe by placing the same types of blocks at the same time. Gonna have to expand my platform for sure. I think in like all directions pretty much. Okay. And then pipes. Oh, That's not what I wanted. Okay, got you all. Now let's throw a servo in each of you. Thought I almost fell. That was kind of scary. Throw on our barrels so we know what's coming out. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna have to power these servos. Yeah, we don't need to blacklist anything. Or whitelist, I guess, in this case. Because the only thing coming out, as we learned, should be the product that we want. So turn all of these on. Okay, yep, messy, but I think it should work. So then you disconnect you. You're gonna need to come from there. Then, oh, that's annoying. Yeah, these all just come straight out, but these for the same, yeah, it's whatever. Not the most efficient, but I think the best for my sanity, having everything the same setup. So yeah, and you all will just come straight out, which is nice. And these guys are the weird too long again. And then we'll have, you know, another chest and set of bonsais right here. We can set you up as well. Why'd you flip around the other way? We've been doing so good. All my chests facing the same way. Oh yes. That is what is important for sure. Anyways, let's get a little bit of you out of my inventory. Okay. So now we're gonna need to throw in the servos. Hopefully not fall in between any. Look like we're doing good. And then these servos, this is gonna be kind of the annoying part. We're gonna need to whitelist everything. Really all of this is the annoying part, but it'll be very much worth it once we're done. Okay. And this is the perfect time for me to tell a riveting story from my life, but there's no way I'm going to be able to correctly do all this while also telling a story. In the meantime, no space for anything. Let's get this all done. And we're just going to have to throw these away because all of these are going to fill up so fast. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Cotton. Holy moly. Bone, yeah, bone we already have. That's you. Cotton. Next is gravel. Grab one of you, grab one of you. Ooh, I was faster than the machine that time. Nicely done, but there's going to be no space for gravel. I guess what I could have done is, oh, not what I wanted. What I could have done is deal with the sticks and the wood first and just have those coming out. But I didn't do that because that would just free up space and make things easy to deal with. Okay, I actually need to pay more attention. The lapis, I'm pretty sure, for now, the lapis is going to be different because we just kind of want lapis blocks. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the lapis blocks is just straight up acorns. So what are we going to do about that? What we can do is just throw on another wooden crate. What we'll do here is we'll put on a second servo. Can we do that? Not the way I want to. How is that going to prioritize it? Let's do a test. I put a servo here and I whitelist resin to go into a crate of resin. And I lock you. So I pump him into a crate of resin, and let's see, you're coal. What do I do with coal? Okay, I can make the actual blocks. Is that the packaging? Yes. So what I'm hoping this will do is I'm hoping it'll filter out the resin to only go into the barrel up top and have only these lapis acorns going into the packager. Let's see if that works or not. So I'm going to power, nope. So have you whitelisted? All right, let's see what happens. Because technically these should be the same priority. They're the same distance away tube wise. But, oh, what? I only want, yeah. I don't know why there's lapis resin already in there. I probably put it in there. But I'm hoping that this servo saying, hey, I want lapis resin going up here will make it so that no resin will ever go into there. Let's see if this works. It does not. Lovely. Okay, so then what we're gonna need to do is find a solution. And that solution is use more pipes, which I wonder if that's, okay, that'll actually work for these two ones. I can do that very nicely. Here's what we're gonna need to do. Okay, yeah, you don't have power, so that's good, because or else it'd be making things we do not want it to make. Eventually, we probably might switch over to the amber, because that's a more efficient crafting recipe. But we gotta make like nuclear craft things, put in them, get the molten lapis. Wait a second, what? Oh no, use. Yeah, and then get an ingot farmer, whatever that means. So instead, here's what we're gonna do. You do not go there anymore. Although I don't remember if we have a very specific. Well, I know why that didn't work. It was facing the wrong way.